WPF, not WTF, WPF. I have never used it from scratch. Rochambeau! I don't get the analogy. Please explain. I can't keep up with the memes. What up, Joe? I see you on Periscope, through my Periscope. I'm going to make the beginning of putting Twitch into a client app, desktop app that we can control to link to Showmaster so that people can still use Twitch but for added features. I'm not even correct that this is the approach to do the job, but from the little that I know, I believe we can put a web browser control into it, make it only go to a page that we want, and hijack buttons. If anyone knows how the Slack desktop app works, I'd be very interested. Because Slack, let me find a decent page, basically is perfect for what I want. This to me is their website, yet it does more. It has this little pane. Oh no, that's on the website too. It's like the website with the nav bar moved and a couple tweaks. That's what we want. I want to make that for Twitch. It should be fast and easy. You heard me? The man with the hammer. The stream is skipping a lot. What up, Cyber? I saw your DM. How is your demo going? Feel free to re-ask in the chat. Please let me know if from... Yes, Elmer Fudd is alive. From here forward, if the stutter has been improved. Wow, now that was some fast typing. Drop frames over 9,000. Damn. Should be, I'm hoping it's good from here. I have 93. So after hours of thought, you already know the ordeal. Bringing back my old game, Twisted Fate. I need advice from someone who tested out a lot of games. In our community's opinion, I'm making a demo of my game. I finally found the entire project in its whole on one of my old hard drives. That being said, how long a demo gameplay and a time frame of playability should a good demo be? I want to release something that will gather interest but not give away a lot. Is it still not working? Yeah, really sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what the problem is. Bonozo.com?
Yeah, I'm not dying.
I'm sorry, no backseat gaming. My bad.
Oh,
Whatever the host is? I'm not following you guys. Alright, we got a bunch of gurus in the chat. Let's see if we can put our be more specific on what we would do now to verify this information. What do you mean issues? Come on, we're not gonna be able to do anything if we're not. Voice of Grog. Can you have any data? You can't just say the word issues. What do we have here? We need some technical information. All right, are the streams running good okay now? And thank you so much, you guys. This is a dev stream, and we get excited when we have internet detective work. That's thrilling. That's what we want. Legitimate IT. How's it going, Grog? Fill us in on your latest adventures. If you can. If you don't mind. Hmm.
$69, dudes!
Thank you. Okay. Daily life stuff. So you're saying that if we go to bonozo.com, we'll have a problem? I see. And thank you, Cyber Hacker. Right, so those are the servers yours are replacing. And right. That's not necessarily a Bonozo server. You are the Bonozo server, and maybe we should fix that right now. I have a and thank you so much, Cyber Hacker. You being the web master backbone of all of this. Right. So yours are fine. So if we just simply go to fix that, we should be good to go. Let's do it. Live. Thank you so much, by the way, Elmer Fudd. Yeah, that's a cool that you guys, it loads once in a while. So to you guys, when you see that, I think where I got confused, when you saw heavy load, I mean, there was multiple mentions of DDoS. My question to you, is that what that means to you? I mean, can't you actually be under heavy load and not being DDoSed? Or is that pretty much in your mind 90% of the likelihood? Because to me, how would we verify that it's an actual cyber attack versus, you know, high usage? Some viral whatever. Well, no, I share the server. Right? I mean, doesn't everyone, in a way, in the end? It just seemed like we made a lot of, from a technical standpoint, though we, you know, the odds are in our favor, we made a lot of assumptions without actually getting the data, is kind of how it felt. So I'm actually going to set up the awesome forwarding. Thank you so much, Cybert. And we got to get to your demo. Do you have anything now to show? You sent me an image. Do you have anything you could show now, whether it's a GIF, an image, YouTube, or an EXE that we could talk about? I'm putting it in now. Like Topcaster game in general expired? I did get a renewal notice. No, it should not. The domain, ironically, that does renew in 6 days. Now, I have just remapped it. Well, not the Bonozo one. The Topcaster one. I'm doing the Bonozo one now. Expiration. For Topcaster game, but they're both broken, right? Topcaster game and Bonozo, they have different dates. Again, seem like a lot of... Well, I have set them up to now use your server. Man, it really did drop a few more frames. That's so annoying. Okay. I doubt it's immediate. Give it a try. I don't know. I've changed to where they're pointing. Okay, cool. So, Cyber, the general answer to your question about demo, how much is enough to... honestly, I think you're overthinking it, is my answer to you. I don't... that's my answer. I'm not saying don't design a perfect grabber, but that's just too large. The question will drive you crazy. Do you have a demo? Is your demo even far along enough to... I mean, just ask yourself, is the demo working for you? I mean, just ask yourself and just listen to your gut on that. And you can design it, but the way you pose the question, I honestly think... Okay. I'm not sure what you mean you're not looking for. Are you saying that... What do you mean you're not looking for... You might want to rephrase that. Again, when it comes to design, we talk about the better your ability to explain the question, the more likely you are to have actually already answered it. Now, I do understand, I think, what you mean, but let's be real. What are you really trying to say? I'm not looking for. That doesn't really mean anything. 100%. It almost sounds... I'm not looking for 100% 4A gameplay, even if that was a typo, AAA gameplay. Well, to my knowledge, I don't believe you or I even work at a AAA funded studio, so I don't even know how you would even do that. So I would think that that's a given. That sucks about that domain name saying it expired. That's a bummer. Get on that quickly. Thank you for that. And for all the work. Okay, guys, in the future, let's not just jump to massive... If this is a programming stream and this is supposed to be the top devs, we shouldn't be jumping to assumptions. Bonozo server DDoS, it sounds like at this point we haven't confirmed any of that, and that it's not even true. I'm not saying there isn't some... And again, what is a DDoS to you? I mean, in the end, just having a bot repeatedly ping a thing, I mean, I don't know. Okay, we'll come back and see the progress of that. But I did, I'm now, this is a good thing. I'm now reporting it to programmer team. So now we're real serious. All right. I'll try your product whenever you like, by the way. Now, I don't believe I've ever used Windows Presentation Foundation. I may most likely have possibly our Street View Tortoroo projects. I've probably downloaded and bounced through some code. I never actually created one from scratch. So you'll be completely live with me. I'm going to type this in manually and doing this. And hopefully this will be real quick. Let's call this projects? I don't know. Sure. We're going to call this I'm going to go ahead and put this in my social folder for now. But the name of this project is going to be Twitch Desktop App. We're trying to create the Twitch experience into an executable that we can start to control and allow for this little extra layer of integration between the user and Showmaster. Admittedly, you may think, well, why would I ever use that? I don't want to run something, download something that I don't know, trust. I'm just going to stick with the browser. Well, as we get more and more into the design, you'll see why. It was confusing? Okay. Looks good. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. We'll try it. Loading designer. You can continue working. Neat. Well, that's exciting. Wait. Telling a streamer to wait is like, make sure to use .NET 4.6. How do we verify our .NET version? I can Google it, I guess. How to check dot. Everything has security issues, by the way, right? Even 4.6 does. So again, the technical comment would be this one significant hole has caused this major problem, right? I admit that in the end, none of us can all remember every single freaking thing, and we have everything categorized by red flags that are up or down. But again, this is a high-tech, professional-grade programming stream, and we talk tech. So every single thing that I know of has a security issue. Even passwords, even everything. There is a security. They're all software. In Solution Explorer. Okay, cool. We're in Solution Explorer. Maybe he means in here. We'll just click around a little bit. I don't know. Aha! There you go. You mean here?
Hello,
Okay.
is it me you're looking for?
Gus. We be ballin'. So I like it, Cyberhacker. If 4.5 is such an issue, why? I wonder why it's not defaulting to 4.6. I'll go ahead and do it based on your recommendation. Wait, actually, I want to do 4.6.1 probably. Changing the target framework requires that the current project be closed and then reopen. Is this going to be a technical? Do we need to do a tech thing? Here, let's do it 4.6.1. Okay. So it's reopening it. Loading the designer. We can continue working. Good job, Cyber. And you know what? I didn't learn enough about what problems we just avoided. I technically don't know, but I do appreciate a lot the input. And dude, it's strong enough for gold. By the way, Cyber, do you plan on sharing the build of... Gosh, why did I forget the name of the game? It's on the back of my head. It is Twisted Fate. Have I played that before? I want to check. These are some builds that you sent me in the past. Yes, I have played Twisted Fate. It was the 3D game. Right. It was kind of like 40, like 40. Oh boy. Simon, you just never stop. Okay. All right. As we were. Let's run this. Kind of want to run it in release mode, but we'll do debug. So there it is. Woo woo. WPF launch successful. Alright, I want to actually, I can't stand the name of this main window. I'm going to see how easy it is to change. Double click. Yeah, I don't want the title to be that. We want it to call it Twitch Desktop App. So it's sexy. Now, how do we insert the web browser control and set the URL? There was a time on top of my head I knew how to do this. Right now I don't. The new remodel, nice. So do I have basically all the versions that we're basically talking about? I'll even make a new folder, just Twisted Fate. It's kind of crazy. This new green light cancellation has caused a really nice resurgence in invigoration for game dev across the globe. If you can feel it. A lot of people, there's a lot of stats that show a lot of people piled in and went green light ASAP once they heard the news. I'm kind of surprised. Because I know you sent me a picture of a player model. Do you want to post that? And I don't remember a player model being in the game. Is there a player model in this game? It says, oops, file expired or deleted. Oh, I think it's because the word password was combined in the URL. Okay, I got it. I'm downloading it. Here's the password. California 2. Up. Hi to you. Right back at you. I'm gonna make a folder on the desktop called Twisted Fate for now, and I'll put it in there. I normally don't. It just. All right, let's do it. Let's do this right. The problem is I don't want to use Dropbox Live considering the bandwidth problems we're having. Let's call this. Yeah, California 2. That's correct. We basically want to convert Twitch, this channel specifically, the Bonozo app's Twitch channel, into an executable. Does anyone here use the Slack app? Basically, just the way Slack does it. However, I don't know what technology they use, and I'm not savvy enough. Try Googling Slack app, and you're going to have a hard time finding anything about how it's made. At least I'm not sure where to find out how that's made. Let's rename this to community. And then I'm going to add a folder in here. Hopefully it'll go fast. I don't have any reason to believe that it won't go fast. We are going to test Cyberhacker's. He's very reinvigorated to boost a previous project we've reviewed on this stream before. I love what you did when you shout me out so hard, Cyberhacker, on... gosh, what was the name of the other game you did? You can put C-sharps into the browser, but it won't work without a lot of security, without a lot of jimmy rigging. I think an easy way to do it is to use an old version of Chrome as your browser. Quest for Ren, yeah, that was hype. Okay, here it is. What product was this made in? What's the engine? Copyright 2017. Whoa, this is updated. WASD, shift, flashlight, reload, pickup. OpenAL 32. I thought how did we deal with that in the past? How did we deal with the OpenAL in the past? I'll check something. Not you. California. If you don't mind me calling you that for funsies, I'm from CA, so I'm sure, I don't know if that was your intent. Tell us about your latest. Latest. I'm not sure how we did it before. I will come back to that. I want to change this color, white, to something else just to see if we can. Here's the appearance tab right above my head. All right. Maybe I don't single border style. I'm not topmost show in taskbar. For funsies, let's do a quick Google. How to change background color of WF example Visual Studio 2015. Let's try some clicks too. Again, this is first. I'm basically, if this was a Let's Play, we would tag it as blind. I'm gonna double click it. Nothing. Not sure. What's this? Did I lose the designer freaking view? Why? Bring it back. Bring the designer view back. Oh, because I double clicked the XAML. I wonder if it's... I don't know. Most windows aren't really white. Is it either? I guess it's probably using the Windows default theme that I've selected, but... If they don't make it super easy to change this specific color, how could you possibly call this a presentation foundation? And my Googling didn't appear very successful. Humongous. The trust level is really low. Well, I am glad you're here. That's why I, Dionic! It's under brush. Dionic! Let's try it. Oh, there's brush right there. Right above my head. Probably have to make one. Solid color brush. Gradient brush. Let's get badass. Ooh! Look at the frickin' technique. Dionic knows his stuff. Much appreciated. You can't use the... You're not supposed... How do you not... How would you not know... You're not supposed to use the N-word in public chats frickin' anywhere. It's considered... you know what it is. Especially with the current administration. Shatter! I saw you on Facebook. That guy's freaking desktop was so dirty. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Okay. You can with you, but you still can't in the chat with. I know what you're saying. All right, good job. So now I want to. I don't really need to do that. It is prettier to look at though. I'll go ahead and freaking. Wow, it's going black to... I want to go white to purple. We'll just leave it like that for now. We want to enter the web browser control. Just a bunch of lies, to be honest. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of money to have it removed. Here's the OpenAL fix. Okay. Just add this DLL. Alright, like old school. Wait. Try again. Stay on target. Okay, there's the data.zip. Let's... Put it right in there and run it. It's just whatever technology you're using is janky because those days are kind of over now. That stuff doesn't really happen anymore. Install again. Hold on, I messed up. What did I mess up? Oh, okay, yeah. I don't need this. Let's do it. Ran the exe. I'm not seeing anything happen. I ran this and nothing happened. All right, ran it again and it worked. Okay. Good job. Hammer. See what he's got. This is just a test you made. Oh. That's awesome. So is that you, Ryvar? Ryvar. Sounds like... the project, I would try it if it was applicable. We don't need this. We're trying to make it go to Twitch. Bonozo apps. It should run. Okay, I'll try one more time. What I'll do, I'll delete all this, right? I'll run this. It'll reinstall it. One more time. I'll undo this. Put the OpenAL in there. Let's try this. Here we go.
Welcome back.
Kapoof. Judy Dawn.
Place that you laughed about.
The Authorino. I am dying to hear your current project status. Yeah, you got it, Dionic. That's what I'm trying to do. So to get the control, I'm just digging in here. We go boom. So Hammer's Edge, was that your project? I'll merge it or whatever. And then let's see the URL. I'm going to run this just to see what it looks like. Okay. Let's see if we can hard code the URL somehow. Type web browser name, no name, okay. There's the brush, really cool. Source? I wonder. This is just a wild guess. Run it. Aha! It worked.
Go ahead and I'll just scroll through these images to start and then kind of zoom in and stuff while we're...
Again. Judy's currently working on VUI for interactive storytelling. It's not ringing a bell. Is that a technology or a company? Do you have a link? While writing book 2, nice. Oh, voice user interface. I'm currently working on voice user interface for interactive storytelling. Is that like a software that you're making or that you're using, or talk to me like I'm 2 years old? No. Okay. Well, there we go. We did it. I mean, that's the goal. I as easy as that was. I mean, I've done this in MFC, but I never did it. I guess in WPF. Ah, gotcha. Oh, that's cool. Interactive storytelling. So what's interactive? Let's just think of it as Alexa. What's interactive storytelling mean? I don't own. I mean, I have Cortana and I have the Google one, not the iPhone one, but I don't. What I'm hearing with Alexa is the big popularity is just really young kids try to just make it do stupid things, and that's pretty much its main use, is what I'm hearing from large data. It's almost like the only thing it's used for is kids just messing around. That's it. Like a toy. Basically, all the information I'm getting, it's like 80% of it just being used as a toy by 10-year-olds. Which is not a bad thing. Just as people aren't really always trying to... Hammer! Trying to speak. Well, that was easy enough. That link has the fix. My mistake. Bro, what technology are you? How old is this stuff? Maybe let me actually just see what this is all about. So you want me to install? All right, let's see what it. Really, bro, that's so crazy. Just trying to see how updated this is. Okay, I'm mad at you. I see. All right, let's do it. I'll go for it. I'll put the installer in. I'll go. Let's do it. And I'll wipe out this. Seems like. All right. Fmod, yeah. Yeah. I'm running the eeks. It's nuts. This is the wiki on VUI. Makes human interaction with computers possible through a voice speech platform in order to initiate an automated service or process. So it's not, is it an actual framework or is it just a word to describe? Is it like saying VR? So instead of saying speech recognition, a VUI is basically, okay, is the name for a voice controlled user interface. Got it. You got it. It's what's weird is I never heard the phrase yet. The Microsoft Kinect since version 1 has been doing that. You know, you could say, my connect. But thank you for the link. Cool. So, like, you're listening to the audiobook, and then it's like, do they hide or do they run? Kind of a thing. Like a pick a path. Basically an audio game in a way. A mild audio entertainment experience. I ran the darn thing and it didn't say anything. I'll even close this. I'm considering this part of the task complete, by the way. I ran this and it just, like, didn't do anything. The spinner's still... I didn't click fast enough. I'm gonna have to change my click settings. My spinner's still going. I notice sometimes the spinners don't mirror on the stream, but it's still doing something. Nah, I ran it. Okay, here you go. This is what it is. That's that Windows 10. This is exciting. This looks like some safe software. All right, OAINST complete. And now, ladies and gentlemen, fuck. Why is this having so many problems? I bring to you. I'm cleaning it up as I go because I'm counting on it to work. The latest version of Twisted Fate by Cyber Hacker Games. Look, that looking good. Woohoo! Damn it. Cool. This does look different. And I heard some sound. Cool. It looks good too. That, for what it's worth, this shininess on the wall looks fake. So I get the hand, but it doesn't. There was some commands. It actually told me. I don't think we can do anything. Oh, I did. Okay, yeah, hold E to pick it up and go be like, woo! Right through there. Just be like, oh, what's this, ammo? You. A gun. Let's blow up a machine that... Yeah. Looks like Half-Life. Crate don't explode. Let's pick up some air. Oh! Woohoo! Oh, I found it, alright. I'm gamer for life. Whoa, is this supposed to be scary? I'm already scared. I wish I was full screen. Looking through interactive fiction creation software for authors who don't code, like Inform 7. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. Ow! Oh, there's two of them. I did reload. That was terrible. Where'd the monsters come from? Did you make them? You download them? Good job. This is a horror game. Okay, we'll take a look at it. Just a moment. Alright, let's do some switches. Switches get stitches. Your friend? What friend? What friend do you have that has skills like that? Should be a partner. I'm pushing E on the switches. What am I doing or not do? What am I doing or not doing? Let's see. Like the Steam effect that's causing a little distortion. Is that from how I last compared it till now, I'm just kind of confused on how much did you, what? Where are all the versions I played of this game before didn't look anything like this. So, is this all I can do? Pillage these bodies. This is kind of that position though. That's pleasing. Close the door back. You. No. On his face. Cool, good job. That was the latest Twisted Fate. Cyber Hacker's question was basically how much should his demo have to get people hype? Those are kind of my words. Versus and not give away too much. For sharing of your own updated game live on the stream. Thank you. Inform is a design system for interactive fiction based on natural language. It is a radical reinvention of the way interactive fiction is designed, guided by contemporary work in semantics and by the practical experience of some of the world's best known writers. Well, you would normally, when you download a new SDK, you play a video that walks you through or do a tutorial, the like first hello world thing, right? Does it have even that? If it doesn't have a demo, I don't even think it's worth the effort, to be honest, because that would mean that no one's ever used it. And so there must be a demo. There we go. Learn. Tutorials. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, it looks like what you'd expect. A text-driven game would be a bunch of branching. And then probably, management ultimately of an inventory. Do you have the item, the key, the flashlight, the gun? Yeah. When I was at Activision, I had wanted really badly to do an audio-only game, but not text, actual, I'm sorry, not story, actual sound effects. And I think with this new VR revolution, I believe a few more audio-only games have been made. I do like your idea of making an interactive story. I think I've never played one. I've never played a VUI story, so there's gotta be, that's pretty exciting. I'm not sure, Judy, if you're asking us to debug it as much as we could. We are skilled enough. I do focus a lot on games with graphics. Because that's my passion. Or originally that was my passion. Was the graphics. You're off. Who are you gonna call? Well, probably not us.
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about.
Norox! See how active this is. Those are some pretty good numbers. Well, general and off-topic talk? This is pretty active. Judy. This is your resource. This looks, I mean, I'm not saying I posted, but this looks pretty active. These people use it and can, if you can tie your shoe, you can code. Anyways, that's what I tell 10-year-olds. And when you have to retie your shoe because you made a knot, that's debugging. Can go real far with this analogy. Yeah. So I want to thank Cyberhacker and Dionic, and it's a pleasure, Judy, for you to share what you're up to. If you guys want to see more of Judy's progress through the Infiction engine, be sure to follow her. She's I assume most of you already know who she is, but she's a creative streamer. She's an author. She writes cyberpunk books. Yeah, like cooking. But that was the goal. I'm going offline. I'm going to do some other development, but that's not for stream. In a weird way, Cyberhacker, limiting asset manipulation almost works against your downloads. Think about a mod community. I'm not saying I fully understand, or I'm not saying I wouldn't do the same. I just throwing that out there. There's this whole thing where, like, the game industry spent all this money trying to do copy protection, yet all the best-selling games weren't copy protected. That's not a law. It's just, there's an irony to it. Yes. Thank you, Hammer. And shout outs to you, Hammer. You're very welcome. Good job, everyone. See you guys around the Twitchness.